conference affair lined up for you today as the Philadelphia 76ers come in for this one to end tonight here.
You know, checking out the Rockets, you know, they've stumbled out of the gate and are still searching for a way to get it.
Drive and kick. Guys, Lynn has certainly been working to improve his outside shot, but sometimes you have to pick your poison, and they'll live.
As an NBA coach, remember he spent a couple of years as an interim coach for the Timberwolves when he was a GM.
Still rebound tonight, but not to take anything away from the 76ers. They earned that win and showed they can make some noise in the playoffs, and you saw the kind of trouble they gave Boston in that second round. Here's Parsons. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against New York. Lynn against Miller. And there's the pass to Richardson. From downtown, another 24-point outing in their last game against the Knicks in New York. They get it again.
With both hands.
Not this guy. He is a superb finishing from the field, just under the 50% mark.
Well, it was a good win. Ball movement, offensive spacing, efficiency. They were just really solid at that end of the floor.
And when they got hot, they were impossible to cool down. That was the case throughout the game.
Got to offer more resistance inside. Just too many easy buckets in the paint.
Yeah, Steven, that's the top priority for any defense. You got to protect the paint.
Now, here is Young. 5 points in the game. Young's shot is off.
It's clear they had one thing on their mind when they came out of the gate today. Rebound.
Punched it home. And Doug Collins, the head coach of the Sixers, he was actually the #1 overall pick in the 1973 draft and had 4 years as an all-star. So that's the only bad thing about him coaching is we don't get to listen to him anymore.
Allen dishes to Miller. Moultrie setting the pick for Miller. Makes the lead pass. It's stolen by Morris. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Lamb. Tries again, and he finishes on the layup. Miller outside, from outside the arc. Got it off in time, but it's no good.
The shot blocking, they've been really intimidating down in the paint area.
You know, in the rest of the game, Steve, shooters will be looking around for the shot blockers because of what's happened in this quarter.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gator.
The Rockets, like a number of teams from the West, were able to hold their own and post a good record against the East last season. It wasn't the mark they needed to sneak into the postseason, but they had to have liked how they played.
About what they did the year before, too. Now, Steve, they got to improve on that.
Well, they've got to improve somewhere, somehow, because, you know, they continually end up in that 9th or 10th spot in the West. They're good enough to compete, but just not quite good enough to get over the hump. So adding some extra wins versus the East this year.
Just 5 to shoot. Douglas for 3. The offensive rebound. Gets it to go. And the Rockets lead by 7.
They keep pounding them on the glass here in this one. Just a tremendous job rebounding the ball.
Well, that's half the battle. When you go after it every single time, it's a mind.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter.
You know, when the shot's not there for you, you've just got to recognize it and move the ball on.
Yeah, I think he had tunnel vision right there. His only thought was to shoot it, no matter what else was going on.
Center for the West, and it was well-deserved. He's become one of the dominant centers in the league at both ends of the floor.
Shots good from Young. Here is White dishes to Forbes. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up.
Three-pointers. The defense just getting shelled.
Steve, the threes are killing him. I think they've got to find a way to chase him off the three-point line.
Jones checked in for the Rockets. And the shot is off. The 76ers shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Miller kicks to Young since the start of the second quarter. Here's Miller. The 76ers with another miss off. The Rockets shooting for the game at 42%. Martin the pass to Douglas. Jones, 76ers trailing. And there's the feed to Turner. Gets it to go. Kicks it to a sheet. Bynum with the steal. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. No good. And the Rockets.
Give yourself that last shot.
Oh, and here comes Miller all alone. Close the breakaway slam. Delfino kicks to Jones. over Miller. And Jones gets it to go. Against Dallas. Back to Young. Here's Miller, and he knocks it down.
That's a nice way to end the half. The big three to take the lead as we go to the break.
The guy who's getting it done is Thaddeus Young.
Well, we know he can score, so it's not really a huge shock to see him put up these kind of big numbers.
And I would think that he most likely will continue to carry on this kind of play into the fourth.
Evan Martin and Chandler Parsons at the 2 and 3. A Sheik is out there with Jawan Johnson. And it's
fans had to appreciate was the ball movement. The offense really moved fluidly when the Sixers were playing well. And it has to. Without a great player, the ball's got to move and the team has to play together.
Now here's Bynum. Tight defense on him. Holiday, the pass to Young. 6 to shoot. The shot by Holiday, no good. And when you don't have a big name that you run your offense through, ball movement certainly is key, Steve, in the 76ers.
Last year, rarely turned the ball over, so they were good at moving it, sharing it, and taking care of it. And that's how you want the ball moving. I mean, you want everybody involved.
Really an amazing story last year, guys. Taken in the second round out of the draft from Florida. But the Rockets got themselves a gem. Impressive player. Good all-around offense.
Thaddeus Young grabs the miss. Young's got 6 rebounds in the game. And Chandler Parsons ended up starting over Chase Budinger. He's not as explosive as Chase athletically, but
what obviously stands out is first in the league in three-point shooting. That's amazing. They've just done a nice job of spacing the floor, getting good looks for their shooters out there, and really passing the ball unselfishly.
Right. He dishes it to Johnson. Lamb over Miller. The Rockets with another miss.
He thought he could knock that one down, but the defense was really all over him.
Back to Holiday. Count the bucket. Holiday's got 4. Holiday dishes to Miller. Back to Holiday. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And shot on the way. And that's good. You're right. Here's Lamb. It's on target from the high post. And Holiday kicks to Miller. The dish now to Turner. Shot, no good.
Took his starting job.
The Rockets making a switch here. Parsons is checked in. Andrew Bynum's checked in for the 76ers. He passes to Douglas. Another shot, and it's blocked by Bynum. Now the 76ers on the break. Here's Young. Rockets with the rebound. A pleasant surprise, but, you know, as Steve just said, last season was really a struggle.
Yeah, the growth isn't always going to be a straight line north. The late first rounder showed he could shoot the 3 and play tough defense, a little undersized, and he has to play 2 guards. But he's still a guy that I think is going to be very productive going forward.
Holiday, the pass to Bynum. Good. Bynum's got 4. There's the pass to Douglas. A 3-pointer off the mark.
No luck for him this half.
Bynum dishes to Holiday. Miller outside. Latrey. Rebounded by Douglas. The Rockets shooting here in the early goings of the second half.
Oh, man, what a play.
Off they go on a 3-on-1 break. Lamb. And that one's good. Feeds to Miller. He feeds it to Wright. Young outside. Passes it to Holiday. Shoots over Douglas. Here's Wright. From down in the low post. The 76ers leading by 9. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Miller, he's in at shooting guard. Young out there with Richardson. Then there's Andrew Bynum. And it's Holiday. The 76ers have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Richardson the pass to Miller. Back to Richardson. Just 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Houston. And now running up the court, Douglas pushing it up. Here's Johnson. That's in, coming off a nice assist from Douglas. Rockets have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Here's Parsons. That's good with a...
When's the defense going to adjust?
Well, I'm asking the same question myself, partner. I mean, that's 8 points out of their last 10 coming inside.
Bynum with a screen on Douglas. Miller kicks to Bynum. Hawks loose off the pick and hammers it home.
That's basketball 1.
That's a 2 from Martin. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. Here's Johnson. And the baseline jumper, no good.
Oh, that's a frustrating one there. Easy look at the hoop.
Kicks it out to Richardson. Pass to Bynum. And out of bounds.
But what they've done is they've put a lot of good players on the floor. They've built their asset base.
Bite on the fake, leave his feet, and then open up an easy scoring opportunity for himself.
Miller kicks to Richardson. Richardson off a pick from Bynum. The 76ers need to get off a shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Parsons passes to Martin. And that one's good. Martin's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, that makes 5 of their last.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just did one of those games.
Yeah, certainly.